Good afternoon. Let's have some coffee. You know, it's always a good time for coffee. The cup today says, I will pray here or there. I will pray everywhere. It's a good thought, isn't it? I will pray here. I'll pray there. I'll pray everywhere. It's like having coffee. Same concept. You know, today is a day in our history for us to really think back and reflect on. 9/11 is a day when the world kind of changed for us. It's a day when we really, our sense of security was really rocked that day, maybe lost. It's a day when everything that we believed happened somewhere else happened here, and we couldn't believe it. We were in a daze. We were shocked. We became angry. But the one thing that happened that day is we came together. We came together as a country united. We had a sense of we are all in this together, and we did join together to get through it. We joined together. You know, we're in another time of crisis. As this pandemic has swept across the globe, it's created quite the crisis for us. Once again, our security is rocked. You know, we once again are wondering, are we safe? Are we safe anywhere? You know, what do we do? How do we ensure our safety? And once again, we're reminded that security and safety are really just kind of an illusion. But this time, things are different. This time, there doesn't seem to be any real coming together, but it's more divisive. This time, it's made into a political thing, and we're all divided, and it seems that we have this horrible thing going on here of where everyone has their own little groups, and if you don't believe the way I do, you're wrong, and it's just a bad time for us. And you know, yet as the church, we are still called. We are still called to be the church. We're called to love one another in spite of our differences. We're called to love one another, to be forgiving. And we are called to share that love with others, even those that we don't agree with. That's tough too. In a time when we can't even fully gather together. So how do we do it? In a time when we're just missing each other's company. How are we supposed to go out into the world to be the church when we just want to be together with each other and can't? You know, I think that's where prayer comes in, isn't it? That is where the prayer comes in. And you know, we need to be praying here and there and everywhere, because prayer is what's going to get us through. We still serve a loving God who loves us, who's with us, and who's going to be with us. And we need to be with Him. And we need to spend that time in prayer. And that's why I'm calling us as a congregation, Catawba United Methodist Church, to a time of prayer. A time of prayer together. I want us to be in prayer for our church, not just our normal prayer times, but extra special times of prayer for our congregation. And you're going to be hearing more about this, because I'm going to call us to special times of prayer we're going to be doing some live prayer online where we can actually pray together. Instead of just, we read a prayer in our newsletter, or we do have the new Facebook group that's called Catawba United Methodist Prayer Group. If you're not a member of that yet, go and join it. We can share our prayer requests there. But we need to be in a special time of prayer. As I said, you're going to be hearing more about that, a call for us to be praying together for our church, for our congregation. And I hope you will join me in this. I hope you'll tell others about it, maybe those who aren't on social media, but we'll be contacting them too. So it can be a congregational-wide time of prayer for our congregation. Hope you'll join us. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Sunday morning at 9 o'clock in the parking lot of the Family Life Center.